Alright, so I'll just wing it because I got a ton of stuff to talk about. What's up? My name is Blair. This is the new do. I don't know if it looks good. I don't look in mirrors except in the dim light. So I thought this looked good. I don't care. I don't want to see what I look like. I'm not going to watch this video. This video is the complete opposite of what I thought it was going to be at the beginning of January, when I thought 2014, year of redemption. I'm going to be redeemed. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to become all this stuff, man. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. None of it's going to happen. So, going through some dark, dim, graveyard shift like depression. Went off the meds. But I tell you this, I feel better today and yesterday being in this dark place listening to goth music with the lights off. And I'm a Walmart employee. Proud to be. But you know what? This has given me a little bit of this, which this is very important. People say that it's not. We live in human realm. It's based on money. You can't move a foot in any direction without this. So I work at Walmart. I'm giving up all hope. Hope to me right now is a plague. It's a stab in the broken heart. Yes, this heart has been broken so bad. You want to know how bad this heart has been broken and shattered? I can't have anything to do with another human being. I'm like the wounded dog that could never trust again. And it's like this. I want everybody to just not pretend that I don't exist. I don't exist. I already died. I'm not here. I want to be left alone. I'm wounded. I'm broken. I'm shattered. I'm damaged. I'm torn, like the Natalie Imbruglia song. So I give up all hope. For the first time in my life, though, I heard the theories, and it was always scary. I was always too scared to say this. They say, you want to have a crazy life? Give your life up to God, or the gods, singular, plural, the ones, the creators of the universe, the energy that we feel. Give your life to them to do with whatever they want, and you're in for a ride. It's going to be painful. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be stuff you're never going to be ready for. It's going to be unpredictable. But right now, I'm like this much into the grave. I dread this place now. I hated it. Like the Creed song, I've created my own prison, my own purgatory. It's sweating. But I like the way this looks, so I'm going to take the sweat. Because this is a hot room that I just showered in. It's snow outside. I don't know if it's depression or whatever, but I just took the hottest shower and I had a chill that wouldn't go away. And now I'm the opposite of that. I'm a bipolar roller coaster. I'm cold in the shower with the water on the highest blast possible. Shivering. So, I got off 2 medications, antidepressant, Wellbutrin, I'm not even going to beat around the bush, antipsychotic, Seroquel. But I was taking that to sleep. I got on the antidepressant because I was heartbroken. They call this, alright, I don't want anyone to get off their meds unless they're sure of this. My depression was what they call circumstantial and situational. That stuff is done. I don't like the fake dopamine, take the Wellbutrin every day. And then, like the addictive mind that I got, go from 150 to 450 without even telling the doctor. Now I'm getting this huge dopamine surge. It's like a high. Completely all this stuff. America, they call it Prozac Nation. Pill Nation, there's a pill for everything. On the TV, you're going to see this disease, that disease, this disease. Go get checked for this disease. You got this disease, this disease, this disease. Which, if you're a normal human being with a human body, you stay away from poisons, toxins, the fast food, the canned food, and the boxed food, the processed food. You keep radiation off. You don't keep your cell phone right by your nutsack. It's common sense. and you won't get sick. GMO, whatever, it's better than the box, the canned stuff. Stick with the fruits and vegetables, stick with the lean protein, and stick with the healthy fats because the brain is made up of fat. I'm trying to help you here. I got off subject for a second, but so I give up hope because every time I seem to try to make a move towards a positive direction, I get my ass kicked in life. And I say, grab life by the tail and kick some ass. But this was kicking my ass, so I give my life up to the gods. Take the wheel, because I obviously can't drive. I'm blind, I'm crippled, I'm disabled, I'm spiritually, mentally, emotionally paralyzed. I cannot drive the game of life. The molar tooth cracked in half in the morning reminds me of the Serenia song, The Path to Decay. It's a hot song, but it's about that since you're born, you keep on moving, you get the drift. But, so the molar tooth cracked, working at Walmart, which I call, mall wart. Get it? Because it's kind of like a mall. It's a $1 trillion industry that sells $1 billion industry stuff. And they slave people, but it gives me a little money, but I call Walmart mall wart. And I could very well get fired for talking about Walmart on the social media. But when I debated last night about quitting, see, the crazy thing is, things are more intense in my mind. People don't understand this or get it. There's people that work there 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week, right? I'm just assuming they work all over. Then they hear I work 2 days, right? And they're like, you only work 2 days a week? Well, because I'm psychologically disabled. Do we have to debate this? Do you see what's wrong with the brain here? I say the same thing every time. They say, you're working 2 days a week. And I say, and it's killing me. Literally, it made me feel ill. I was tense. I couldn't even go to the bathroom for days, man. I was stressed out about this job. I was having acidity, like acid reflux. The guy's like, this job's giving you acid reflux. He's like, Walmart, because he's stuck in the system. He's a slave. He's never going to get out. Looking, yeah, I retire in 6 years. What are you going to get from... You think you're going to retire. And you're going to get something. And then every day after you retire, you're going to get letters that they're trying to take this away. They're trying to take that away. You got to fight for this. You got to fight for what's yours. But, you want to know what? I debated quitting yesterday because I beat myself up. We'll get to that. Then, we got 2 managers at work tonight. We got the humble Steve and just in case they see this, I'm going to keep it on a short leash. But I'm going to say what happened. The one Steve and then the other guy. The other guy called me Paul, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with the name Paul if your name is Paul. But I don't look like a Paul. I don't look like a Phil. I don't look like any of the P's with the Peter. And what other names start with P? I have no idea. Paul, Peter, Phil. Brain stumped. But he called me Paul. And I said, my name is Phil. You know what he said? Paul, Phil, what's the difference? Like it matters. Dude, I'm right here. Like he's the most important self-importance. You gotta realize the truth about ego, sociopathy, I just made that word up, and narcissistic cannibal from a corn song. Narcissist, sociopath, psychopath, egomaniacal, megalomaniac type of people. I'm not one of them. You see me on the internet, it looks like that. But this is what point I wanted to make. I go crazy on the internet. I fight. I represent the people in the world that never get heard on this planet. Their voice, their cries are unheard. No one hears them. Everyone blocks them out. They don't exist. That's me. Invisible. Nothingness. Worthless. As the girl that broke my heart. That I've known since 17. Basically told me in the worst kind of way that I have no worth. You see the pain here? And now I don't want to make any friends. I can't make any friends. I got issues on human interaction. You wonder why? Because I'm freaking a shattered human being. So, what was I saying? So he called me Paul, told him my name was Phil, when my name is really Blur. Because when I committed suicide at age 17, lost my soul, went through soul death, ended up being 25, 8 years later, got my soul back, had to fight for it to get out of this birth. My name is Blair. You know what I'm saying? You're born, your parents name you. You didn't give them the okay to name that, but you're a fetus, you're a sperm, whatever. Then you get the name. Then things happen in life. You become reborn. You become your eternal spiritual self. You don't have a human name. My name is Blur. I praise Blur. I am Blur. Blur is my name. I hate that I'm in a place. Has anyone ever did this? You say. You put your foot down. You proclaim. That's a, you would think I write every day. You would think I would know what that thing is called with the straight thing, and then it's got the dot underneath. Exclamation. Is it an exclamation point? Proclaim. You know, I hate the human language is awesome. So many different languages, so many pieces. But we gotta add more things than the question mark, the whatever, the commas, all the, you know, all that stuff. The punctuation, and we need more stuff. Maybe I should start using the emoticons, putting hearts and skulls and stuff in my writing. Because you get stuck. You hate using the same things. You're driving me mad. I hate, you ever say, I'm going to be myself no matter what. Whether people accept me or not. Freaking my name is Blair. I got to be in a place. I'm worried about getting fired. I'm worried about if the guy thinks I'm not slacking off and I'm not working on. You know what? The first month and a half I sweated there. After debating quitting, I'm glad I went through that. I said, I am never, ever, that's from the show Friday. The guy Chris Tucker, ever call me. Say I'm never breaking a sweat for Walmart ever again. I'm about to go to work. I'll work one more day, then I'm off 6. I made a mistake. I spent a little money. I wasn't driven to the point of madness that I'm at now. I spent a little money. I wasted a little money. From now on, every penny that comes in my way, I'm reinvesting into vlogging. Because this world doesn't want me to succeed. That's obvious. I see people getting paid for what I do, documenting their lives, but they have friends, they have people to help them, they got a little money throw into it, they got the credit card, whatever, they get the green screen, they get the film, they get the cameras, they get the video editing, they got the time to comment people's comments. I'm gonna clear the air right here so anyone on my site understands me. Been a death cloud over my head for 15 years, right? I've been isolated in a room, no friends, never had a girlfriend. Catching my drift? I'm as much of a loner as a human being could possibly become. You understand? So I don't want to be on the internet. I don't want to be commenting. I don't want to see what people think about me. I don't want to know. I don't want to be on Twitter. I don't want to be on Facebook. I just want to, you know what I want to do? I want to do my best on this planet. Now we're going to talk about some taboo topic. I want to do my best while on this planet. My ass wants to give up freaking all lust masturbation. I want to give it up. You know what happened yesterday at Walmart? We get three breaks, right? Tell me that I'm not crazy here. That this is irony. That this is like somehow meant to be to torture me. I'm in purgatory or something, right? We get 3 breaks, right? 2 out of 3 breaks yesterday. You know what the topic was in the break room? Freaking masturbation. Just thrown out there blatantly, it was a talk about masturbation, right? I'm a recovering addict of heroin, right? I walked away from heroin 8 years ago, no problem. But I swear, for the past 10 years, you want to know? You want to know the truth? You want to finally hear it? For the past 10, 11 years, right? March 5th is coming up, right? March 5th here in America. You know what that is? Lent. 40 days and 40 nights. Lent. For 40 days and 40 nights, you be a good little boy, you be a good man, you be a good elder, you be a good son, you be a good this, you be a good that, you live like a saint, you don't sin for 40 days and 40 nights, right? Every year, I'm like one of those, you want to know what I am? I'm like one of those sports teams that never win, and every year they say, this is our year. Come on, guys, this is our year. We're gonna win. We're gonna be victorious. It's been like over a decade here. You know, I don't even like freaking masturbation. I hate it. I despise it. I hate the freaking penis. I hate it. I'm not gonna chop it off, but I hate it. I don't want to see it. You want to know what it's like? Sometimes. You ever see The Hangover with Zach Galifianakis, Alan, when the guy comes and they're at the gas station, right? And Alan, Zach Galifianakis, has his father's car. It's a nice car, right? And the old guy comes up and he's like, that's a beauty. And Zach Galifianakis says, don't touch it. Don't even look at it. That's right. Keep walking. I'll hit an old man. That's how I feel sometimes about my penis. Taking a leak. I don't even want to see it. I'm like, don't touch it. Don't even look at it. That's right. Keep walking. Now you know the hell that I've been going through the purgatory. It's been like over a decade. We got the March 5th coming up, 40 days, 40 nights, and here it is again. You want to know the madness? I don't even like it. I don't want to do it. But I guess hyperhidrosis is called anxiety, tension, freaking tension, anxiety, fear, this, that, pressure, stress, depression. It all boils down. And now I'm on the internet everywhere. Yes, I'm about, you know, the walls are closing in, man. You want to escape. I quit heroin easily. Freaking, I do the same. You want to know what I do? You want to know what I do? I have the calendar, right? I'm like, that's it. I'm going to make it 40 days, 40 nights, no masturbation. I start marking the days down on the calendar. This is my hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I made it 10 days. This is where the pressure starts to come in. I made it 10 days. This is usually where I break. You see what I'm talking about? This is the hell that this has been going on for like over 10 freaking years. And I never had a girlfriend. Never got to be with a woman. But I know better. I sin. I make a mistake. I sin. But I know better. If I was to ever go be with a woman, meaningless sex, first of all, now you're destroying love karma. You destroyed it. You got no love karma whatsoever. The more times you have meaningless relationships, your love karma just breaks. You're not going to have any chance of having true love. Soulmate love, even maybe twin flames. I thought I had that. Ended up heartbroken, and that just adds to the tension. Aries, Pisces, known each other for 15 years. She loved me, swore we were meant to be together. Didn't see her for like 10 years. Then seen her. We were electric, magnetic. Kissed for 4 hours. That's it. Didn't get any further. But also went to the cemetery to the best friend. I gave her the crosses that I had with the heroin, with all the death and stuff. It was a very sentimental, amazing. Thought I was going to see her again. Go back to Hollywood mentality. Ego, who knows? I was just used. I was a piece of meat. Whatever. But it adds to the tension. And then I end up on the internet talking smack that I'm gonna get my life together. This is it. This is the time. I live obedient. I'm gonna live. Right now, the place where I'm at, I just want to crawl into this ditch called my bedroom. Listen to nothing but the most depressing freaking music on the planet. And just let the time pass as I wait for my departure from being human. That I'm gonna die soon. It's the what do they call that? Antagonist, contrast. I can't say, you know, that's it, I wanna die. I wanna die. Be careful what you wish for, it's gonna come true. I don't wanna die. But I'm getting my ass kicked here, man. I'm dreading this. Suffering, I hate it. And you know what really kicks my ass? I see on the internet, Papua New Guinea, right? Most dangerous place on the planet. You click the video, you see the woman crying so hard that the veins are almost popping out of her head. And I feel like cutting my throat that I complain. I live in America, I've been here 32 years, I've never had a problem with freedom. I've gotten to a place where at least I have spiritual freedom in a way. But you know what it is? It's not complaining about what I have. Gratitude for everything. Every moment's precious. You know what this is all about? All the complaining, all the stress. I expect more from myself. I have the mindset that thinks about how to change the world and change people's lives, how to put an end to hunger and thirst. I came up with an idea that turned feeding people and quenching people's thirst into a money-making, because the greedy people need a profit. Turn it into a profitable, to feed people, they make money from it. I'm thinking, you take one jerk, one jerk, you with the silly freaking wig on your head. Yes, I said it. Donald freaking Trump. You take that one jerk, man. If he had the mindset that I had, took all his money, all his connections, all his power, he would be able to put this into play. Let's start the factories, make the food, people buy food that gets shipped to the people, because we know that donations do not get to the people that are hungry. In the dangerous place, the donation, they're going to keep the money, they're going to steal the food, it's going to be untraceable. Start these factories, right? Each continent, downsize down from continent to country to state, down to the places that receive the inventory to feed the people. We make it government, military, so that's how we know the food's not. People buy the food instead of the donations, and the food is vitamin, mineral, the water is vitamin, mineral, infused, so the people aren't getting regular water or regular food that has no nutritional value, that is not going to give them any chance to fight back and to evolve. So we turn it into a money-making trillion-dollar industry. Continent versus continent, fighting over who's going to be the best at this. China, America, who's going to feed the most people. And then it has a database on the internet to show where the hungry people are. And then people get to actually get recognition for feeding people, because we have a website, it's global, it's promoted, it's marketed, we use celebrities to promote it. Donald Trump could put this through by tomorrow. You understand why I'm pissed? 2014 redemption. If I ever get to be redeemed, I will fight for you, my fellow human beings, but right now, I'm out of the game. Peace, you've been blurred. My God, I thought I didn't record that.